Mbappe with Real Madrid journey through the current season has been anything but smooth, marked by a series of unexpected challenges that have tested both the club's resilience and its strategic acumen. The team's early hurdles have been exacerbated by a spate of injuries, a pair of inconclusive draws, and a wave of intense media scrutiny, placing considerable pressure on manager Carlo Ancelotti. The spotlight has predominantly focused on Vinicius Jr., whose recent comments to CNN advocating for the 2030 World Cup to be relocated if Spain does not address its racism issues have stirred a significant backlash. This controversy has not only drawn ire from Spanish media, but has also ignited political discussions. In addition, Rodrigo Goes has contributed to the narrative, expressing his discontent over his perceived secondary status compared to stars like Vinicius and Kylian Mbappe, and his exclusion from the Ballon d'Or shortlist. Real Madrid, growing weary of the frequent controversies involving their players during international breaks, is reportedly enforcing a new policy. This regulation mandates that any player interviews must receive prior approval from the club to prevent future media-induced distractions. Despite the Brazilian duo's intentions, their high-profile remarks have diverted attention from on-field matters, with Vinicius particularly feeling targeted by a campaign against him in Spain. A potential media hiatus could be beneficial for his focus and performance. Kylian Mbappe has commenced his tenure at Real Madrid with notable success, demonstrating a seamless transition from Paris Saint-Germain to the Spanish Giants. The 25-year-old French striker netted his inaugural Champions League goal for Madrid in a commanding 3-1 victory over Stuttgart, marking his fifth goal in 7 appearances for the club. Mbappe's performance underscores his swift adaptation, though he remains self-critical, expressing to Movistar his belief that there is more to achieve. His ambition extends beyond the Champions League, reflecting a broader drive to secure every possible title with Real Madrid. The World Cup winner's recent remarks also touched upon Endrick's audacious long-range strike in the game. While Endrick's decision to shoot rather than pass was debated, Mbappe acknowledged the significance of the goal, recognizing the challenges faced by young talents in European football. At 18, Endrick has already made a substantial impact, and his recent achievements include becoming the youngest goalscorer for Real Madrid in Champions League history, a feat previously held by Christian Carambeu. Mbappe's and Endrick's contributions are pivotal as Madrid sets its sights on continued success across competitions. Real Madrid is contemplating a strategic enhancement of their midfield for the summer transfer window, with Manchester City's Rodri emerging as a prominent target. The impending retirement of Toni Kroos and the expiration of Luka Modric's contract necessitate a robust reinforcement of the midfield. According to Sam Lee of The Athletic, Real Madrid harbors a genuine interest in securing Rodri, a key figure in Manchester City's midfield. However, the potential transfer is fraught with challenges. Rodri, who still has 3 years remaining on his contract with City, is reportedly in negotiations for a renewal, with the Premier League champions eager to retain him. Real Madrid faces the dual hurdle of competing with City's financial package and meeting potential transfer fees. The situation is further complicated by Manchester City's ongoing legal battles concerning financial fair play breaches, which could influence transfer dynamics. Real Madrid is prepared to leverage any potential fallout from these investigations as an opportunity. Rodri's current contentment at Manchester City complicates the situation, but the Spanish international remains a key figure in Madrid's strategic planning. Endrick Felipe Moreira de Sousa, commonly known as Endrick, has etched his name into Real Madrid's history books with a standout performance during his Champions League debut. Replacing Jude Bellingham in the 80th minute, the 18-year-old Brazilian striker made an immediate impact by scoring in the 5th minute of injury time. His impressive left-footed strike from approximately 20 meters bypassed Stuttgart's goalkeeper, Alexander Nubel, and solidified his place as the youngest Real Madrid player to score in the competition. This Achi vehement surpasses the previous record held by the iconic Raul Gonzalez. Endrick's goal exemplifies his potential, adding to his burgeoning legacy, which began with his record-breaking $76 million transfer from Palmeiras. His debut also follows a recent La Liga goal, affirming his status as a formidable young talent. As Real Madrid continues to navigate the season, Endrick's contributions, including his late goal securing a 3-1 victory over Stuttgart, highlight his pivotal role in the team's success. Madrid's upcoming fixtures include a clash with Lille, where Endrick's form will be closely watched. Real Madrid is facing critical concerns regarding squad depth, particularly in their defensive ranks, due to a spate of injuries affecting key players. The prolonged absences of David Alaba and Joan Martinez have left the club with limited defensive options, with Eder Militao and Antonio Rudiger the only fit central defenders. This situation has prompted Real Madrid's management to consider bolstering their defensive lineup, with William Saliba emerging as a prime target. Saliba, who has impressed in the Premier League with Arsenal, is under contract until 2027 but has expressed admiration for Real Madrid. His potential move could address Real Madrid's defensive shortcomings, offering a strategic advantage both for the player and the club. As the Spanish Giants look to strengthen their squad, Saliba's potential acquisition could be pivotal. Despite his ongoing commitment to Arsenal, the possibility of a transfer remains, contingent on negotiations and the player's willingness. Real Madrid's proactive stance underscores their intent to reinforce their squad amidst a competitive European landscape. Real Madrid's global scouting network continues to unearth promising talent, with the club now focusing on Florian Wirtz of Bayer Leverkusen as a potential future star. The 21-year-old Croatian Baturina has drawn significant interest following his impressive performances with Dinamo Zagreb, where he has accumulated 16 goals and 32 assists across 128 appearances. His contributions extend to the Croatian national team, where he has earned 5 caps. Despite offers from other major clubs such as Atletico Madrid, AS Roma, and Fiorentina, Baturina opted to stay with Dinamo Zagreb for the time being. However, Real Madrid's interest, bolstered by endorsements from club captain Luka Modrić, positions them as strong contenders for his signature. Modric's recommendation, based on first-hand observations with the national team, adds weight to Real Madrid's pursuit. Nonetheless, Manchester United's competing interest may complicate matters. With Baturina's contract running until 2028 and no release clause, securing his transfer will be a complex endeavor. Real Madrid's ongoing efforts reflect their commitment to acquiring top-tier talent and maintaining their competitive edge.